Well, I've just been down to Smith's toy shop to collect my new Barbie. I had to get her on pre-order, and this is the new Barbie made in association with the National Down Syndrome Society in America. I wanted to get her out. Let's have a look. So first of all, a little disappointed she doesn't seem to come in a bag like a lot of the other fashionista dolls, but let's work out how to get the packet open. The Fashionistas range really has a sort of really wide choice now. And it's just lovely to see such range and diversity. Just like real people. Oh, I see, it's a tag. No. Obviously she's display packaged, so as usual a little bit tricky to open. Now she really was pocket money amounts, just £10.99 pounds in sterling, but I think she's also £10.99 in American dollars, so I don't know, it depends on where you are, but yeah, the packaging is basic really, nothing wrong with it, but it's just basic. I must say, I do love this dress with the blue and yellow flowers that represent Down syndrome. So she's got 5 points of articulation. Let's take the elastic bands off. She's got a rather nice necklace that is supposed to represent the extra chromosome associated with Down syndrome. She's actually very pretty. Considering that most children with Down syndrome have poor dexterity, I think most children will find the essential job of getting the clothes on and off of this doll quite tricky. I get the feeling she's going to be a bit more of a sort of collector's doll, or like most dolls of children who have difficulty with the dresses, they end up being naked dolls. That used to bother me. She's got quite... I can move her arms like that to do my usual having a look at the body shape. So she's quite a broad body shape. And actually her hip articulation. It's funny that so many of the children with Down syndrome that I work with have hypermobile joints, and yet this poor Barbie has got quite limited movement. But that's part of what makes her so sort of cheap and affordable, you know. It's payoff really. She's got some lovely hair. So she's quite simple, basic really. But she's rather lovely, and she's also got her orthoptics for her hypermobile ankles, which give her more stability. They're not too bad for putting on and off. Interesting that what she doesn't have is glasses or hearing aids. I think I might have to sharpie on some hearing aids for her. But it's one of the things I've noticed a lot with representation of people with Down syndrome. I think possibly because their facial features are quite distinct, that glasses are less often represented, and even less so the use of hearing aids. But the majority of people with Down syndrome that I know use glasses, and a much higher percentage also have hearing aids. But I know she's modelled after the actress, so she's got a really nice sort of face moulding. It's funny, it's usually the eyes that are the real, oh, this is Down syndrome, but for her, it's actually this sort of very broad mouth. Yeah, I think if you picked her up without knowing, you might not see the representation. But that's the important thing, that if you've got a box full of dolls and that each child can somehow see themselves within the dolls that you've got, that's the important thing. This is the first Barbie who has Down syndrome, and she's just come out as a new part of the Fashionistas range. I really like some of the little details that add awareness. The use of the blue and yellow symbolising Down syndrome awareness. The use of butterflies, which is often a symbol of Down syndrome. And the necklace is rather lovely with its pointing up arrows symbolising the 3 chromosome 21s, which is rather lovely. But there's a few things missing. She doesn't have glasses. It is so common for people with Down syndrome to use glasses, to use hearing aids, to use wheelchairs, to use all sorts of different assistive devices. It's kind of missing, but it's been really nice to see the publicity led by Ellie Goldstein, who is herself someone living with Down syndrome, and her reaction to the doll, and it's just really authentic and positive. Barbie has really taken on the mantle of trying to represent real diversity. I mean, they're now bragging 35 different skin tones, 97 hairstyles and 9 body types. And it is just so nice to see that not only making the dolls out of different colours of plastic, but they're making dolls that truly represent the diversity of human experience. Because diversity matters. Children need those mirrors that reflect who they are, so they see themselves within the toys they're playing with. And they need windows. They need to have experience with the toys that look different from them and show that range of humanity. And this is such a powerful part of the toys that we give to children now. Bye! See you soon!